to Let's Talk Kentucky. I'm your host and moderator, Sherelle Roberts, and we're here with the Let's Talk team. It's Susan Mills, Kim Dixon, Lisa High, and joining us at the table is Chelsi McDonald with the Ronald McDonald House. Hey, Chelsi. How are you?
Good. How are you all? Thank you all for having me.
So glad to have you here.
The first time I met Chelsi, I asked if she was actually related to Ronald McDonald.
Yeah. Nepo baby. Lee Cruz likes to call me the Nepo baby. The Nepo baby. Nonprofits in Lexington. Yeah.
So Chelsi is from the Ronald McDonald House, not the progeny of Ronald McDonald, but she is here to talk about the Ronald McDonald House Charities of the Bluegrass. So the Ronald McDonald House has been working for 40 years to help children and families stay together when kids are being treated at hospitals. So what sorts of families end up at the Ronald McDonald House?
So we have primarily families from Eastern Kentucky that are coming to our house, and that is because the medical communities, the medical facilities in their areas are not able to support the level of care that their children need. So we have a lot of preterm babies that need to come to UK. We have people that are delivering at 23, 24 weeks, and so they'll be with us for 3, 4, up to 6 months. So those families are able to stay with us so that they don't have to worry about going back and forth. Obviously, you know how hard it is to leave a child, even maybe in the next room, but to be able to have to go back and forth, it's not feasible for the family. So it's a place for them to be able to stay and have some sense of security while their child is being treated at the local medical facilities. And so we like to say, if we can make life just a little less hard for these families who are going through such a hard time, then we're living out our mission.
That's incredible.
Yes.
You know, when I go to McDonald's, basically every day, I see those boxes under the windows, and they also ask us to if we would like to round up our bill up to the higher dollar to help donate to the Ronald McDonald House. Where do these funds go?
So they come directly to the local Ronald McDonald House in the communities that you all are rounding up in. It's something that's been a little bit slower to catch on, but we're so excited that many of the McDonald's are now asking to round up. So those, if you're going to your local McDonald's, and that's the thing, is everyone has like their McDonald's, which I think is so funny. Mine is Palomar McDonald's, so it's my kids. And they're working on it. They're working on it.
I own all of them.
You go to all of them. But that comes directly to us. And so I always say, too, it's a great way to get the employees engaged with something that is bigger than themselves, and saying that change can make a difference. And so we get a significant amount of revenue from those canisters and rounding up. So that is about, all in all, with the roundup and the McDonald's owner-operators, we are supported about 15% of our funding comes from McDonald's. But that still leaves 85 left to make up, which is a misconception. Sometimes people will think that either you're fully funded by McDonald's or not funded at all. So it's about that 15% there.
Interesting.
Yes.
Well, speaking of the local chapter, how many families does the Ronald McDonald House serve in this area?
So each year through our house program, we see about 400 families coming through. We also operate a family room out of Kentucky Children's Hospital. So we'll see, year to date, I think we've already had 600 people come in and use that area for respite. We give out free lunches with love, 2 per family per day, and that's for anyone who has a child at Kentucky Children's. And we also run a dental care mobile out of Hazard, Kentucky, and we see about 2,000 to 2,500 kids each school year.
Wow, that's something. That's something.
How is community involvement crucial to the success of the Ronald McDonald
Well,
House?
that 85%. So we are a nonprofit. We don't have anything that we can sell to make that other than altruism. So we are really reliant on our friends in the community. And I have worked in a couple different nonprofit communities, and I think Lexington rivals them all. Because we have over, almost 4,000 nonprofits.
It's a lot.
And there's so many wonderful people doing great work, and so many companies and people and schools and churches that are coming together to serve families that they often, they don't know these families. They don't have to give of their time, talent, treasure, but they do, and they show up consistently. And I always have to say thank you to our founding and forever mission partner. McDonald's does so much, and I think sometimes It's just interesting to see how local those families are and how additionally they get involved with us.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
You know,
well, Chelsea, before we go, give folks your website so they can find out more and maybe help support.
Yes, rmhclexington.org, and we'd love for you to come and volunteer at our house and learn other ways to get involved with the house here in Lexington.
All right, Chelsea, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
And you gave us an excuse to get some more chicken nuggets. All right, everybody, stay with us. Coming up after the break, people have a lot of questions and a lot of jokes about who's running for our Kentucky governor.
Let's Talk Kentucky is brought to you by Critchfield Meats.